MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Reds and the Chicago Cubs. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about elite defensive outfielders, this guy's at the top of anyone's list. Jason Hayward can cover ground. He's got an unbelievable arm. And when you're talking about defensive runs saved, there aren't a lot better.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. And you figure to see that changeup more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Flipped out the other way towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Joey Votto takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Out in front of it, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. He's running towards second. Drilled right back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Garrett is on the mound for the Reds in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he does have that slurve. Not necessarily a pitch he'll throw often, but it's one of those that it's so slow and it has the movement of a breaking ball, but really one of those pitches that disrupts the hitter's timing. Let's see if he throws that effectively in this one.
Now that we have a chance, we'll give you a look at how the Reds align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Sure, guys. It's great to have a center fielder with the speed of Billy Hamilton. I don't think there's anybody in the game that can cover as much ground as he does out there. Doesn't have the strongest arm, but it's strong enough to get the job done. Nobody can play the entire outfield at once, but if anybody could, it's got to be Billy.
John Jay stands in as he looks at ball one here. Here it comes, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And a rather easy first out.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game overall, but I know people aren't always sure what he likes.
You got a full count.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Well, that's a guy up there pretty clearly gearing up for the fastball there, and he didn't get it. That's a good pitch to throw on a 3-1 count to keep a guy honest.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Schebler looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, a diving stop to first. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Number 33 steps in now.
Leading off for the Reds, left fielder, number 33.
Into the windup and the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Scott Schebler into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Kyle Schwarber strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Schebler moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. Still 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Barnhart scoops it up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Arismendi Alcantara leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Dilson Herrera.
Now to the plate, Dilson Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. To short, hit hard. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
And, you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
The pitcher, Garrett, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
That's about as poor an at-bat as you can have. I mean, he fails twice to get the bunt down, and then he strikes out.
Billy Hamilton will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
He set him down on a nasty changeup, too, so we'll see if they go that route again if they get him to a 2-strike count.
And a ball 1-0.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In is Joey Votto now.
Joey Votto.
As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
Into the box, number 33. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third. He's looked like a completely different guy.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Kyle Hendricks digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, a tough situation here. He has the long inning on the mound, and then he's got to turn right around and lead off the next half inning.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Jason Hayward.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. First offering on its way. Hard hit to first. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
John Jay will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Brett Anderson will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
37, Brett Anderson.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber has it in his tracks, 1 away.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
At the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Into the box now, Dilson Herrera. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Hayward is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 Reds. Scott Feldman will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Scott Feldman.
Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Devin Mesoraco is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
39, Devin Mesoraco.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded to short. Backhanded. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And even when they do get on base, not exactly something for the highlight reel. But he's aboard with an infield single. Just their 2nd hit of the ball game so far.
In now, Chris Bryant. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Feldman pauses. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And, Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
And he falls behind 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard toward the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 1. Mike Montgomery is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Mike Montgomery.
Scott Feldman will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now he's got to be feeling pretty good about this afternoon so far. That's 3 at-bats, 3 base hits.
Joey Votto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. Hit hard towards center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Well, the previous pitch was a fastball away. This time, they try to come in with that fastball, and he jumped all over it.
In now, number 33, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Two and one.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. Reds strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Number 40 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 40.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Sobre.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, some comebackers you hate and some comebackers you love. And you can file this one under the love category as he'll gobble up the check swing grounder here and make the easy little toss over to first base for the out.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. C.J. Edwards will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 6, C.J. Edwards.
Devin Mesoraco will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th.
Devin Mesoraco.
Hard liner toward short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Maybe not the most convincing start to his appearance right here, but he gets that first out anyway. And you'll see this ball's hit right on the screws. But hey, better to give up a line drive out than a seeing eye single.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Tap down the line. A barehanded pickup. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Up next
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Arismendi Alcantara leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Schwarber ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Addison Russell is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Addison Russell.
Blake Wood will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Blake Wood. Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Hamilton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Jason Hayward stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and two.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here on the show, Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Koji Uehara is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
19, Koji Uehara.
Dilson Herrera will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Number 49 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Uehara's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Ryan Rayburn will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Rayburn.
Grounded to third, right to Bryant. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Irvin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Philip Irvin.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jay moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 4-1.
Inning stretch.
Number 49 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 49.
Philip Irvin will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Irvin.
Number 69 will come in and pitch now.
69.
Miguel Montero is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Adam Duvall has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 23, Adam.
Number 75 is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 75.
Desmond Jennings is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 27, Desmond Jennings.
Aquino is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field, number 66.
Zach Cozart is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 2, Zach Cozart.
Stuart Turner is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 74, Stuart Turner.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Turner is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Tommy LaStella will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
LaStella.
Up and in for ball one. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jennings is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. Miguel Montero will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 47, Miguel Montero.
Tommy LaStella is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Brian Dunsing will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Adam Duvall will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th, but for the time being, you wonder if they even need to turn to their closer in what would be a non-save situation.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 75. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Desmond Jennings stands in for the first time. Number 80 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 80.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Catcher, Stuart Turner.
Stuart Turner steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Aquino stands in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. Number 80 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 80.
Drew Storen is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Storen.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and set to go now is the shortstop Ben Zobrist. Storen's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
1-1. Here it comes. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Wilson Contreras will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. Hector Rondon will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Zach Cozart ready to take his first cuts
Leading
here.
off for the Reds, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 49.
Number 49 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Rondon looks in. First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jay is under it. 2 down.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Jose Peraza.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Left side. There is La Stella. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Tony Cingrani will be the new pitcher.
For the Reds, number 52, Tony Cingrani.
Number 5 will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard.
Leading off the bottom of the
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Jason Hayward will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Tap foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
John Jay makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
The 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Jennings is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 5-1. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.